Hey, how the devil are you? What have we got today? We've got the Arylic S50 Pro Plus wireless streaming preamplifier. Don't you be sneaking up on me like that. Don't. I'm a trained ninja. Do you realise what you're doing? Anyway, let's get this thing out of the box. Oh, come on. And here it is. Ta-da! Not much to see really, but there we are, what we got on the top. So we got the preamplifier itself. On the front we've got nothing, but we'll save that for Ron later on. On the back we've got whoosh. Now the trouble with the back of this, they've put the writing in white against silver, so it's a little bit hard to see unless you get the light right and your glasses on, if you're like me. So what we've got on the side here, that's the Bluetooth aerial there, Wi-Fi aerial. There's your LAN for your Ethernet cable, USB power in, coax out, optical out, line out, your optical in, line in, and subwoofer out. You've also got a trigger and a reset button. Good to see a trigger on it. Oh, what we got on the bottom of the case, let's have a little look at that. Oh. So we've got the power supply, a couple of RCAs, or RCA to 3.5mm jack there, RCA to RCA, male to male. And then you've got the two aerials then. If I could get a flipping thing out, there you go, two aerials. Don't think it matters which one goes on which, they're exactly identical. Then you've got the remote control then. There's also an app to go with this, so we'll have a look at that later on. Cool. Okay, it's not a bad little remote. It's quite nice. Not bad, you know. It's a lot better than those flat little cheapy things I used to have. Volume up and down, play, back and forth, USB, auxiliary in, Bluetooth, optical and Wi-Fi. Good to see a bass and treble. And D-bass. That's obviously a bass boost or something, that is, isn't it? Maybe that's the light. Obviously, we'll have a little look at this later, but mute, and I think that's to dim it up and down. I reckon that's, you know, how bright it is. Anyway, let's get some batteries in this, get it connected up, and see how it operates and sounds. Woohoo! Okay, let's have a little look at the app. It's using the 4Stream app. It's okay, not bad. So you've got settings here, yoink, and settings here, boink. These settings here, I'll just tap them in a sec. Give me a sec, see if I can get them. So basically you can rename it. This is just what it came in, the stock name for it, EB Sound System, EB50. I haven't changed it yet, but if you want to rename it, you can rename it living room, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Library? Who's got a library? Nice. Anyway, foyer. And the reason it got all these names is because you can use multi-room function with this preamplifier. You can have it in a couple of rooms, so that's why it's probably got. So if you want to have it in your library, you can. Speaker info is actually not the speaker; it's actually the device itself. So you can see here, it's got everything on there. Blah 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 blah. Firmware version and all that nonsense. Audio settings, not much to see really. You can fade in, fade out effects. I'm not going to use that. And the EQ is just bass and treble. There's nothing else. With a reset on the bottom here. What else we got? Nothing on it. Alarm clock. Nothing much more to see there. It's got settings on the bottom, but there's nothing in there really much to see. It's got the version, send us feedback, and that's it. Then you've got the device itself. Then over here, just there, you've got all your apps. So you've got, you can have your own music here. So if I click on that, it's whatever's in my phone. You can see I've got 37 songs in there, in my phone. Tune in, iHeartRadio. So there's tune in there. Got all the radio stations there. Tidal, Spotify, Internet Radio, Cobuzz, Deezer, Amazon Music, Pandora, Open Network Stream, Radio Paradise, BBC Radio, Managed Music Services. And then you can select your sources there. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth line in, optical. So I use Amazon Music, and it's not as good as the Amazon Music app. You know, it's not as good as slick as that, but it does the job. If I want to look at, if I just want to search a song, I searched a song the other day. I can search in Amazon Music and it'll bring it up. So I'm looking for songs. It's a bit long-winded to try and get there, rather just press search and it searches for it and it's there. But it does find it. There you go. And that's the app. The display is basic but functional. You got your volume, then you got your bass and treble on there. Then you got your inputs, USB, auxiliary in, optical, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So what did I think of it overall? Well, I've got it connected up to my V3 monos and they're going into my Wharfedale 12.2s, and I gotta say, sounded great. Really enjoyed listening to a bit of Phil Collins, and I was practicing my drum solo to In the Air Tonight. Eat your heart out, Phil Collins. Oh, you got some competition, son. Oh, anyway, right. So, the Bluetooth aptX HD sounded really good. No problems there. The digital inputs all sounded good. The only issue I had was the Wi-Fi was a little bit glitchy. Now, I'm not sure if it's just this unit I've got. I don't know. But what I found sometimes with the Wi-Fi, it would drop off. It would drop out and the 4Stream app would freeze up. And then when I tried to come out of it and go back in, it couldn't locate the preamplifier. And I thought, oh, this is a pain in the neck. I really want to try and stream some music to it. So what I did then was I thought I'll try and hardwire it. But the problem I've got is my router, for my American friends, is router, okay, is 15 feet away in the other room. So it's not ideal. So I had to get a very long Ethernet cable, okay, to plug it into the back, run into my router, okay. And then it worked absolutely fine. No problems at all. No dropouts, no freezing. The 4Stream app linked up to the preamplifier, no problem at all. So once it was hardwired, it's great, but that's not ideal for me because obviously I can't have that lead running through my living room, can I? And also, what if I wanted to do multi-room? So that could be a bit of an issue. Perhaps you could hardwire one of them and then stream the rest off that one, hub. Potentially, I don't know. So if anybody has one of these, have you had problems with the Wi-Fi, or is it just the one I've got, this unit here? I don't know. Anyway, that's come to the end of the video. Thanks if you got this far, and I'll catch you in the next one.